Question A asks us to find the vertex of this graph. So just by looking at the graph, I can tell that it's right here, and this is at the point 4, 2. So that's my vertex. Now it asks us to describe the transformations. So the 4, 2 gives me some information because 4 and 2 are my h and k values. So I can tell you right away that it has been shifted to the right 4, and it has been shifted up 2. Now there's been some confusion about the h value being opposite. That only applies if we're putting it into the equation. So since I'm not putting anything into the equation, the sign does not change. So it's still going right 4. Another way you can kind of see that, normally the vertex is at 0, 0, so you can actually see it goes right 4 and then up 2. All right, now I need to find my a value to get the rest of my information. So I'm going to start at my vertex, which is right here. I'm coloring over the blue in green. You always go right 1 box, and then if I go down to the graph, I only have to go 1 box. So that means my a value is -1. So that tells me that I have a reflection, but I do not have a stretch or a shrink because it's exactly 1. If it was a number different than 1, such as 1/2 or 2, then I would have a shrink or a stretch. Letter C asks us to write the equation. So now I'm just going to take all of this information that I have. So I have my a, h, and k, and I'm going to plug it into our little formula, which I'll write here at the bottom. Y equals, this is quadratic, so I would have x minus h squared plus k. All right, so my a value is -1. So I don't have to write the 1. I do need to write the negative. And then I would have x, and let's see, my h value is 4. So now that I'm putting it into the equation, now I need to make it the opposite sign. And then the k value will stay +2.